Yesterday, I filmed the entire video to be released today, and then realized that I forgot to let you all know that it is time for your June Q&A with the Arcturians. Every first Saturday of the month, I channel 5 questions that you submit to me, and you can submit them through email at theunravelcollective1111@gmail.com. And from there, I select 5 questions to channel and film, and then share it with you on the first Saturday of every month. So these questions can be personal, or they can be for the collective. Send them in, and I'll see you next Saturday for your June Q&A. All right, now, back to business. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne. This is the Unravel Collective. I channel the 9th Dimension Arcturian Council. And if you're not new here, then you know that this is a new haircut. I really like it. And if you're in Nashville, I highly recommend going to Local Honey and seeing my little cutie pie, Joe Charlton. He's awesome. He's a badass and also super sweet, very talented hairstylist. So today I channeled the Arcturians earlier, and I didn't film the actual channeling, so what I'm going to do is just share the transmission with you. What they shared with us today is around the idea of freedom, and what does freedom look like to you? And so they gave us the advice of, or guidance of, exploring what freedom looks like to you and following those messages so that we are all contributing to the energy of living in our highest potential and being free in the ways that we are meant to express ourselves, whatever way that looks. So if you'd like to hear more about what they had to share, please stick around. Okay, so let's just get started with today's transmission, which I am now going to read to you. Freedom is the word that comes up. This is the first thing that we see for those of you who will be tuning into this video today. And what we're seeing is that everyone needs a better taste of freedom. And what we mean by this is that freedom comes in many forms, and you must engage with it in all these different forms, in this variety of opportunity to experience freedom. So what is freedom to you, my dear one? What does this mean to be free? As we mentioned earlier, freedom comes in whatever way you wish to experience it. We see that some of you are having difficulty expressing yourself, being honest, not just with others, but also with yourself. So freedom can come in the way of being honest, which then allows for a freedom of the body to experience itself rather than be in constriction or restriction, in suppression or repression of oneself. This can bring a great freedom, which then has a domino effect on your life. When you are free to express yourself, then your body does not need to hold on to things that it does not need to hold on to. Another form of expression when it comes to freedom is to experience it in the body itself, where you are allowing yourself movement, where you are allowing yourself to go wherever it is you would like to go. That can be travel, sensing freedom to be autonomous, so to speak. I want to go visit there or here. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to take my physical form and experience different areas of the world, different food, different cultures. I'm going to experience life as others may perceive it. This is a sense of freedom that we would like you to enjoy. So if there are those of you who are hesitant to pursue these types of adventures, we encourage you to go and do this. Because one of the reasons that you are desiring to go to a geographic location is because there is something about your frequency being in that spot, that location, that will offer it an altered frequency of which you contribute to the environment there. And nothing is coincidental, my dear ones. So when you have an impulse to travel somewhere, guess what? all the others who are around you in that same moment, in that location, have all agreed to be in that one place in order to create a certain experience specific to that moment. So listen to the messages and impulses which drive you, because you are not alone, and where it's leading you and what you have to contribute is important. Now we also come to the idea of freedom around money, around finances. What is freedom to you? Is freedom simply being able to buy a burger that night for dinner? Or being able to buy yourself and a friend a burger? Is freedom being able to purchase anything you wish without any sense of guilt or worry? Is freedom knowing that you could care for your family should they need assistance financially? Or is freedom not having money at all? Not being concerned with having money or accumulating so much money that you don't even know what to do with it, but rather that you live simply, efficiently, effectively without it, and that it is not a concern to you. That is freedom, to not be under the pressure of making money. We all have our different ideas of what freedom is. We all have our different ideas of what freedom is to us. What we would like for you to explore is this idea of freedom in all aspects of your life. What is it that feels free to you? What does freedom mean to you? It doesn't have to look like everyone else's idea of freedom, but rather, what is it that lights you up around the idea of freedom? For some of you, freedom may mean you are in a committed relationship that causes you to feel free, free to be yourself, free to be loved and to love. For some of you, freedom means I do not want to be in a committed relationship. I don't want to be committed to anyone but myself. There's no right or wrong here. There's simply that which causes you to live in your highest potential without comparing yourself to others' ideas of what freedom means for them. When we can allow ourselves all to be free in the way that is right for us, then we can allow for a liberation to take place on this planet that does not tie us down to societal conditioning, guilt, worry, shame. This is what this type of conditioning often leads to. So here we say, play with freedom, listen to what it is that your body is requesting, and follow it, and create that which causes you to feel the most free, and cultivate that in others. This is what we have to share with you today. Thank you for this opportunity. This has been the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you be a part of the family, joining us once a week here on Saturdays for channeled guidance from the Arcturian Council. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.